My name is Ruby Bakewell-Doran, a student at QUT, and I will be conducting an analysis of Pet Circle Australia's 2018 Nourish Them campaign. Based on the previously conducted situation analysis, Pet Circle Australia's consumer insight for their 2018 advertising campaign was that busy pet owners are looking for quality products with the convenience of acquiring these products at paramount importance. The message strategy and big idea used to create the basis of this campaign is that pet owners need pet supplies, but they do not have time to get them. The message utilizes the resonance strategy as the campaign uses production values to create empathy with the target audience and promote positive associations between the consumer and the service. Pet Circle's target audience are between 34 to 55 years of age, with young families working full-time, yet still hold high standards for their families. They are busy people living exceptionally busy lives. To empathise with this, Pet Circle created an ad campaign that shows their audience that they understand the time pressure associated with busy schedules and that their online store and home delivery service are there to ease that pressure. Due to resonance being considered an effective message strategy, the only recommendation to improve the strategic approach of the campaign includes deepening the emotional aspect to heighten the evoked feelings in consumers. Those feelings then become affiliated with the Pet Circle service to improve likability of the product, recall of the appeal, and comprehension of the ad. In regard to evaluative criteria, assuming that concrete marketing and communication objectives were set prior to the campaign launch, the campaign's success could be analysed through evaluating the company's return on investment. Due to Pet Circle being a well-established company, the use of historical data through regression analysis would show whether there was a positive return over time and whether this specific campaign was the cause. Pet Circle needed to satisfy consumers' needs and desires by focusing on both a rational and informational appeal to persuade and convince the target audience that their service could provide quality as well as ease. Even though the big idea focused on the criteria of time restraint, the consumer insight of pet owners still places a high value on quality due to the granting of family member status to pets. To relay this, Pet Circle used a combination of creative executional techniques to emulate both an emotional and rational appeal. The use of a straight sell technique enforced the rational appeal, which encompassed an extremely short 30-second runtime and minimal voiceover that only delivered relevant information about the service and brand. Further, the visuals in the ad emphasized the emotional appeal by incorporating a setting of a modern kitchen where a freshly awakened 30 to 40-year-old woman enters to find her dog pulling a fresh bag of food out of a computer screen from the Pet Circle webpage. The woman looks incredibly tired and bedraggled as she glances down at her mug with complete confusion. The ad then wraps up with a voiceover summarizing the Pet Circle's services and a close-up of the webpage that was already displayed on the computer screen. The tone of the ad is light-hearted, with the exaggeration of Pet Circle's delivery service being so simple and fast that even a dog could do it. The ad also maintains its resonance message by emphasizing their target audience's motives to provoking a sense of empathy for the woman witnessing something unfathomable in a state of complete exhaustion. The only recommendation to the ad would be the addition of creating an initial connection between the owner and pet to instill the idea of a deeper relationship, resulting in a potentially deeper consumer brand relation. The media platforms in which Pet Circle advertise their campaign include, but are not limited to, the Pet Circle website, EDMs, catalogues, television, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. According to the 2017 Media Consumer Survey Australia, there has been an increase in average viewing hours of television. However, while 59% of Australians engage with social media on a daily basis, there has been a 31% deactivation rate of social accounts. This shows that social media might be the fastest growing influencer of purchase decisions, but TV is where Australia's preference for entertainment lies. While TV does have low selectivity, short message life, high absolute and production costs, clutter, channel surfing and ad skipping, its strengths of mass coverage, all demographics, high and quick reach, impact of sight, sound and motion, high prestige and relatively low cost per exposure, makes this medium highly appropriate for the campaign. However, while the use of social media accounts has decreased on average, a study conducted by Target Internet showed that 40% of 30 to 49-year-olds use social media as a news source, with Facebook at 45% of this user browsing. Even though there is a marked increase in congestion and clutter from brands and advertisers on social media, its achievement of multiple objectives, reach, engagement and transaction, diversity, addressability, interactivity, mobility, flexibility, low production costs, and accountability through real-time response metrics, suggest this media channel as the recommended mode for Pet Circle to potentially focus more of their resources to reach their target audience.